At the end of the day, you have to give people choice. Horses are peaceful, intuitive, kind creatures. When that boom, 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 when the beat drops on that joint, I'm Canadian now.
There you go.
It's what you guys do. I like it.
Sterling, Paradise Season 2, let's talk about it.
Let's do it, Myles.
How are you feeling when you read the script and you saw what was about to unfold?
Delighted. Delighted. I felt like we had such a strong first season that you're always just sort of making sure, can we one up? Can we at least be even with what we did before? And as the script started coming in, I was very happy. I was very happy because we get a chance to break the show out of the mold that is familiar in season 1. We get a chance to go outside of the bunker, right, and see how the rest of the world dealt with this calamity that the billionaires and the politicians got a chance to deal with planning and with resources. Then we get a chance to see Xavier leave one world and go into another and search for his wife, and he encounters all sorts of things in his journey, right? But then we also get a chance to see what's going on in the bunker, right, which is still fun. Still, like, all the characters that we know are still there and sort of figuring out who's in power now, who's going to control this thing. And then all this stuff comes together, and it gets really exciting.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
What's it like? Because I can only imagine when you're dealing with a world within a world,
Yeah.
and then you're leaving that set to go home. Is it difficult to like leave that behind, or are you stepping back into the real world? And when you finished your job, and are you like, this is thought-provoking. This is weird.
It is thought-provoking. I feel like I'd get a chance to step back into the real world fairly easily because with a 14 and a 10-year-old who really don't care what you do for a living, all they want is their dad, that is the ultimate sort of grounding thing. Like, I could be thinking highfalutin things about, like, billionaires and politics and, what is the future of the world, et cetera. And they're just like, hey, man, are you going to read Harry Potter or not? And I'm like, my bad. We're on book 7. Let's finish this thing off.
Let's say a billionaire is watching this right now and is planning on building a bunker. What is your one request?
Oh, wow.
If you could have anything there, what would it be?
I think a gate that allows people out. I think that's the thing. I think if in paradise, if you had given people the choice to stay or leave at their behest, then there wouldn't have been the same lack of trust that ultimately led to becoming such a combustible situation. At the end of the day, you have to give people choice. Otherwise, it's a zoo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any experience before Paradise, either flying a plane or riding a horse? And which of the two are you better at?
Definitely better riding a horse. Because I've only ridden a horse and I've never flown a plane, right? I've been intrigued. I have 2 friends who have their pilot's license, and they said, anytime you want to come up, let us know. And I was like, I don't know how good of a pilot you are, so I need to find like some proof that you're good at this thing before I go by myself in your plane. But I actually love horses.
Yeah.
Like, horses are peaceful, intuitive, kind creatures. And it was great to get on a horse for this season. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of music, because we're iHeartRadio, we always got to try and get a music question in there. What kind of music is on Agent Collins' playlist?
On Agent Collins' playlist?
Yeah.
Ooh. For some reason, I'm going to say a little bit of Phil Collins, Genesis, like, I Can Feel the Air of the Night.
Yeah.
I don't know why that song. I think one time I had to play it on set because we were doing a late night shoot for a carnival scene in season 1. And this song, I was like, this song is something that will get people through a tough time. And I think, like, Xavier is all about trying to carry people on his back through tough times. And when that boom, 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 when the beat drops on that joint, that shit's hot. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Is that also on your playlist as well?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Paradise Season 2. Are we talking bigger, darker, weirder, all 3?
I think all 3.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, it gets bigger and more intimate at the same time because it's lots of little human interactions of people who survived outside of the bunker, right? So the world is opened up, but it gets very, very intimate at the same time. And then not to give too much away, but when those two worlds come together, when the outside meets the inside, shit gets big and weird and crazy and lovely and awesome.
Shit's getting big. February 23rd.
Yes, sir.
Disney Plus. Don't miss it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Myles.
Paradise Season 2. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Thank you. That
Thank
was
you,
awesome.
sir.
Appreciate it.
You rock.